What up, YouTube? This is GeoStuff R1, and I want to discuss a few things with you. I don't know why. I just don't know why, but the green eye just came out of me. I saw Jason Dark Ecliptic Heart's new video with his new Traxxas rally, and great to the people that hooked him up with that. I'm trying to remember what his name was. Cujo or oh, I'm not too sure, but yo, much props to you, man. I really have to respect someone that would actually go out their way and do something like that. But anyway, that being said, I was like, oh man, wow. You know what? Not for nothing, I do have the Stampede the slash 4x4 LCG, and I was like, well, I've totally upgraded this to the nines, and I was like, I have so many parts available that it could be a possibility that I could build my own rally. Now, thinking about it, I said, you know what? Let me see what I have right now. Now, the motor and the ESC, I actually, a cool guy that I know, his name is Joe, hooked me up with, and said, look, I know this is an expensive hobby, so I'll give you a great deal on it. And I said, oh man, I can't pass that up. So much props for my man out there. But I started looking at all the parts that I had, and I said, you know what? Do I have enough parts available to build a Traxxas rally car? And I said, all right, I have the motor, I have the ESC, I have the battery mounts, I have RPM front and rear arms for it, I have the front and rear shocks, the front and rear shock towers, I have the drive shaft, I have the slipper clutch available, I have all the screws available. It could be a possibility that I can build one. I have rear drive shafts at this drive shafts at this point. I do not have fronts, and I do not have any hub carriers. I think I have front carriers possibility. I don't have any turnbuckles or camber links or anything like that. I'll still be missing the servo, the front and rear diff. I'll be missing the body, the wheels, the body mounts. What else am I looking for? The side bumpers, the front and rear bulkheads, the and the receiver box. And I think I have another receiver available to me. I'm not too sure. But do you think this is a project worthwhile? Knowing that I have a slash LCG 4x4, knowing that I can convert it anytime I want to either the J Concept body, as you guys can see over there, or I can turn it back into my regular slash 4x4. Knowing all this, should I come across and build a rally? I do have everything available. When the rally came out before the slash LCG came out, I kind of thought it was cool. There's a lot of guys up where I live at another hobby shop that I go to, that all have rally cars and start doing a lot of customizations to their rally cars. So I was thinking to myself, you know what? It could be a possible project I can do. I think I have enough parts to do this, but I'm not too sure. Should I either A, take what I have and start building one, which is definitely going to mess me up on my finances, because I do have another RC that I'm getting that's going to be unveiled. I should have it available for my 200th episode, but then I'd be going into a side project with this and making sure my rally is up and running as soon as possible, because Lord knows Jason's going to be building his, and I'm like, you know what? I want one. It's not in my my army. I have the EXO one. I have two E-Revos. I have a slash 4x4. I have a two-wheel drive Stampede. I have a 4x4 Stampede. I have a Rustler Mama Monster. I have a mini E-Revo. I have another Rustler, which I'm probably going to make that into the 70 mile per hour club. Not too sure. I have my Bandit. But man, the rally to me is like a cool RC. So I don't know. Should I go with it? And even if I do go with this, a lot of my parts got to be switched out anyway. I have to get the RPM the RPM shock towers. Now, here's the cool part. I am gonna change up my RPM shock towers very soon on my Slash LCG 4x4, because on this one, as you can see, they're black. I'm going to be getting them in red, so I would be able to switch these black ones out and put them on there as well. And the initial concept color theme I was going with, it could, well, what colors am I missing? I got pink, I got green, I got yellow, I got orange, orange black, all blue, another green one, another blue one, red and white. What other schemes can I go with? Maybe purple? You tell me. So, give me your input. Is it worth me coming across and saying, alright, I'm going to try to even attempt something like this? I've seen a lot of cool upgrades with the Rally. They have a drift kit for it. They have rolling chassis with it. You have a chassis brace with it. I've seen guys take... Now, here's a cool thing. I was looking at one of the videos, and RC Control magazine, they came across and said, all right, we're going to come across and make a Rally do tremendous amount of speeds. They threw a Mama Monster in there, but they were only able to gain around 80 miles per hour, which was kind of disappointing because I saw that, and I'm like, wow, you know what? Why don't you change out those Proline tires? Throw in XO1 tires. You know, making a 17 millimeter hub adapter, which in actuality I do have. This is for the Slash. I'm able to change it out anytime I want. So this is where I'm at. What do I do? You know, fellas, give me your input. Should I go ahead and start building one? I don't know, man. I was kind of, when I saw the RC pop out, I was like, I hate you. But you know what? He's definitely deserving of it, and I know Jason on a personal level, and the fact that he's very appreciative for something as small as stuff that I've donated him, which was, you know, wire mesh, you know, to shock protectors and stuff like that. Something as small as that, you know, even decals that he's gotten, something as small as that, he's very, very, very appreciative about that. And you have to respect that, you know, because I've had scenarios where I've given out stuff and I got beat over the head for giving it out, which I kind of thought was messed up, but whatever. You know, it is what it is. So, yeah, tell me what your input is. On the last final note, I have been busy working all this week, so tomorrow I'm going to send out the decals. I've already got in contact, I think, with everybody on that list. I've got in contact with them. They sent me their emails out. If just in case, look at the list. Make sure that if you're on this list, please send me a message with the color of the decal that you want. And if you don't know what decal I'm talking about, it is the Castle decal. Tell me what color you are looking for, and I will be able to send it out. I pretty much, I'm going to be setting up another contest where I can give it out. Just recently, a YouTube fan of mine that recently just won Castle Creation poster, he kind of thought it never came in, and, you know, egg on his face, he got his, and he was cool about it. He was like, oh, you know what, I actually got my poster in and stuff like that. So terribly sorry if it takes me a while. I have the type of job where I'm pretty much, you know, don't get me wrong, I love doing my hobby, but, you know, I gotta feed the hobby with, you know, working. So yeah, give me your input. I know I'm pretty much dragging this out, you know, so I really want to know, should I come across and try to build a Rally? Because like I said before, and I'll say it again, you know, there is going to be a day, sooner than later, that I'm going to be able to take a trip and visit Jason in New Mexico, because that's my job. I'm able to do that, and I'm able to fly around and go places and stuff like that. So there will be a day that I meet up with him, and there's going to be a scenario where I'm probably going to bring like 2 or 3 of my RCs, 2 or 3 of my main RCs, which definitely it would be my Rustler Mamba Monster, which he's pretty interested in checking out. I would be bringing Stan Pinky along with me. I'd most likely bring my XO1 for him to check out as well. And I'd probably bring him the Emax, or the e-Revo just for him to check out, the types of customizations that I've done with my RCs. So me and him have been talking. I haven't given him a specific date because usually around this time it's pretty busy for me. So hopefully that will be coming very soon. I'll be able to travel out there and meet up with him, and we'll be doing a little bit of competitions and stuff like that. So he doesn't have his Slash 4x4 built yet. So hopefully when he gets that built, then I'll compete with my Slash LCG. But you know what? I would like to see rally versus rally. You tell me what you think. Should I go ahead and do this? Rate, comment, subscribe. To everybody that has contributed to him and to myself, and has been shouting us out on forums and stuff like that. Thanks a lot. You know what? It's a hobby, and we enjoy making these type of videos for you guys. So rate, comment, subscribe, and to all my fellas up in YouTube. Later.